Ranking the 92 English Football League clubs on the best fan bases, part 4. Is Doncaster in at 62? I think Doncaster travel well. They make a lot of noise and I think that was fair this season. I know they did win the league. I think for me the only reason they're not higher is probably because it's difficult to generate an atmosphere in the keep moat. Ground is possibly slightly too big. Warsaw 61. Yeah, Warsaw are decent. I was really impressed with the noise they made at Chesterfield. They travel in decent numbers relative to their club size, 61. In at 60, just one above Chesterfield. I put Chesterfield one above Warsaw because the noise they made at Warsaw was superb. The atmosphere both clubs generated was really good. I only watched it on the telly, but yeah, it was good. 59, Swansea City. I think possibly the problem for Swansea is their ground's a little bit too big for them in terms of making noise and getting enough fans together. Otherwise, they travel quite well for a Welsh club. And on a side note, I can't actually say I've ever met a Swansea fan I haven't liked. 58, Stoke City. Again, another club. I think it's the home ground that lets them down slightly. But Stoke away days, especially on a day that they fancy it, pretty good. I have to say Stoke fans away on their day, probably top 20 in the EFL. That's my personal opinion. Reading in at 57. Gloss over the fact their ground is a bit too big. You have to give compliments to Reading. They've been through some really tough few years. They're quite possibly out from the other side now. Fair play to them, congratulations. And you've got to commend and compliment the backing they gave their club, and they stuck through it. And ultimately were a big reason why it was saved. 56, Leyton Orient. My first ever away game was Leyton Orient. Maybe it was just because I was a kid, but it was loud. Atmosphere was quality. Brisbane Road's a great ground to facilitate that. And as a London club, which generally don't take many numbers away, I think they do quite well. Colchester United 55. Again, the away day I went to Colchester, it was noisy. It's a difficult ground there as well. With the four sides, you can lose a lot of atmosphere through the gaps. And here's a question for you then. Who's noisier, Colchester or Southend? 54, Swindon. 53 is Gillingham. Gills get a lot of criticism for their away end, which is fair enough, it's valid. But Gillingham travel remarkably well, even to the most northern places. And you've got to remember the distance Gills fans are travelling. And we take at least 600, 700 fans. And all you've got to do is ask certain clubs like Brentford or ask Manchester City. Gills fans can make some noise. It's a shame that a lot of Kent fans decide to support Charlton for some reason. Because if we did a Brighton and we get a lot of fans jumping on the bandwagon, if we had the success, Kent is a massive catchment. Sleeping Giant. Bias ran over, up the Gills. That rounds up part 4. Stay tuned for part 5.